Hello guys! Clicker Heroes 2 has some update today, and we're here to check that out. This is patch 0.13 of Clicker Heroes 2. Let's get started. So earlier today I received an update, but I didn't really read the entire thing since I was in a hurry because I was almost late for work. Anyway, as you can see, the date is today, patch 0.13. Let's see the changes. So, Imperial motes can now be purchased every 24 hours, which is good. Next is, Transcending causes spending hero souls to get multiplied by the number of Imperial motes you have. Then Transcending would gradually increase the maximum limit. Oh, and spending hero souls is now a little harder to get. Obviously, this is to compensate for the new Imperial multiplier. And the last change for Transcession is that Transcending no longer increases the cooldown for your next Imperial mote. Next, we will discuss the updates for the Wizard. Okay, Synergy is now available as a Transcension perk instead of a skill, and it's replaced with Lightning and Fire Symbiosis, which states that after casting a lightning or fire spell, the damage of 3 of our next spells will be increased by 50%. And if and only if they are a spell of the other element, which is, from what I understand, is if you cast lightning spell, you need to cast fire for the effect to work. And of course it stacks, which is great. Next is Circuit, or should we use the new name, it's Conductor. In the previous video, I mentioned that Circuit is one of the most important skill the wizard has to offer. It makes him overpowered at one point. Although it still requires the same level 7 to 9 lightning spell, but it no longer is based on our chain chance. Instead, it has now a 10% chance on its own, it stacks by the way, to strike the current monster about 10 times for 1 second. Then we have Corrosion. This was also mentioned in the previous video. If you haven't watched that, then I'll leave a link below. And also please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, it helps a lot. Okay, back to Corrosion. Previously, this skill increases all damage dealt to monsters after being hit by a fire spell, of course. But now it only works when the monster is under the effect of burning. Last in the Wizard's update, Circuit, Shatter, and Explosion are now flammable. This means they don't stay in effect when you ascend, or after you ascend they're gone. You need to repurchase them again or level up to where you can take them again, and are no longer upgradable. Well, I didn't know that you can upgrade them. Okay, let's not forget about Sid. First is, all storm variants now replace any other storm you have. Does this mean if I have Crit Storm and accidentally clicked on Auto Attack Storm, it will be replaced and I can't do anything about it? I don't know. In fact, I don't really care because I'm focusing much more on multi-clicks, which is, I think, much more economical compared to using storms, or maybe I'm wrong. Correct me by commenting your thoughts below. Next is Synchrony, which wasn't really changed, only that they added an effect, which is auto attacks generate 2 energy, but only when auto attack storm is active. And auto attack storm uses mana, so it's a no-go for me. Next is Click Torrents, no longer have a limited duration, I don't really care. And Gerator, is this a reference to Referee, the Gerator? See what they did there in Clicker Heroes 1? Well, whatever. Sid now has Limitless Haste by default, which means that the limitless haste he has been replaced with a limited haste, which triples your damage at the cost of half of my haste. Is it worth it? Maybe if I have leveled or I have over leveled haste or I have plenty of haste. Lastly, for Sid's update, we have Discharge. Now, Discharge can now crit. Well, that's good if you spend mana, like if you use auto attack Storm. But yeah, I guess Sid's update isn't really much for me. All right, we are now at the end of the update for patch point 13. This is the general update section. So achievements are now enabled in Steam, as you can see here. Next is offline progress time limit has been increased to 24.5 hours from, I think it was previously 12 hours. Yeah, it was 12 hours. Next is Transcension panel now shows mode cap per Transcension. Again, optimized stat calculations, blah blah blah. This is not relevant. Volume should no longer jump to 100% during offline progress. So maybe they fix that, but I think it still jumped to 100% when I changed from Wizard to Sid. Yeah, I'm not really sure. These are just for purchasing nodes. Not really important. Lastly, node lines are now thicker. Okay, that's that. And yeah, I think that's all for patch point 13. See you guys in game. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Also, click on the bell icon below so you'll be notified when a new video comes up.